An astonishing victory on the high-altitude pitch as the Vail Mountain School soccer team defeats Gunnison. Then the streak lives on as Eagle Valley wins against Battle Mountain, making their league record 10-0. And finally, the end of a great year as the Battle Mountain soccer team finishes their final league game at their home turf. All of this and so much more here on the Scoreboard. Welcome to the Scoreboard. I'm your host, Maddie Evans, and we've got a great show in store for you as we're going to be catching up with a lot of the wonderful local teams here in our community. We're going to start things off with the Vail Mountain School as they just defeated Gunnison in a great soccer game, and we had a chance to catch up with some of the players. Then Eagle Valley faces hometown rivalry Battle Mountain in yet another exciting volleyball game, and we're going to cover that in just a little bit. And then we're going to cover the final league game for the Battle Mountain Huskies soccer team. All of that and more here on the Scoreboard, so stay tuned. Vail Mountain School dominated over Gunnison, the Cowboys, on Tuesday in a soccer game. Now, they took that victory 5-0. We had a chance to catch up with some of the players and talk about their upcoming expectations for the playoffs and some of their kind of moments in the game. So let's hear what they have to say.
Hello everyone, this is the Scoreboard. We are here at the Vail Mountain School soccer field after their game in Gunnison. I have three of the varsity players with me. Do you guys mind introducing yourselves? What grade you're in and what position you play?
My name is Jack Schwartz. I am a junior and I play center midfield.
I'm Rutley Heineman. I'm a sophomore and I play center mid.
I'm Alex Krupka. I'm a junior and I play right back and center back.
Jack, do you mind saying what the final score of the game was today?
Today we won 5-0.
And how did you guys feel like you played today?
I think we played pretty well. We just got off our fall break and kind of getting the rust off. And for the first game back, I think we played pretty well.
How are you guys feeling going into the playoffs later this season?
I think we're pretty confident. I mean, we have a great team. I think everyone's enjoying the season so far. We're having fun with each other. Yeah, I think we're just going to enjoy it as much as we can, and it's going to be fun.
Oh, absolutely. And it was a dominant performance today. Definitely lots of possession on your end. Was that a major part of your game plan for today?
Yeah, I think we were really trying to focus on our passing, just trying to get more comfortable, just passing with each other and just building up that team chemistry, ready for playoffs.
Absolutely. Was there anything in particular that you guys were working on during practice going into this game?
Yeah, so yesterday we worked on some through balls, kind of over the top, getting to the width. And today we executed on quite a few through balls, so the practice paid off, I guess.
Yeah. The coaches and Max Preps have put you guys at the #1 team in 2A. Do you feel like you deserve that spot at the top?
Yeah, I think we do. Yeah, I think we deserve it. We played some tough teams, and we've definitely had some good results against them, and we played good games as well against tough teams. So I think we deserve it. Yeah.
What has been your favorite team to play thus far this season? We'll go just down the line, each of you.
There's two teams I really enjoyed playing. I think Crested Butte was a great team to play just because they were the reigning 2A champions. They're just always a great program. And also Coal Ridge was great. We had a rematch against them at home, and we held them to a tie, so we were happy about that. We wanted to win, but we were happy about those two games.
Yeah, I have two as well. I think Roaring Fork was a good game for us. I mean, it was a tough loss, but it was still a really fun game. It was the first kind of game where we came out strong, and I think it was just a really fun game. It went back and forth, and we really didn't have one of those games all season. And then also Coal Ridge as well. That was a really fun game, and it was nice to kind of see how we were coming back playing them again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed our Coleridge games. That's like kind of a rivalry, I would say. And
Yeah.
having the chance to play them at home and keep it to a tie is a good result for us.
Oh, absolutely. This is your second to last normal season game. Next game is going to be senior night. How important are the seniors to your team? How is the senior leadership this year?
I think the senior leadership is great this year. Our whole team is really, really close. So we all hang out in and out of soccer. And each and every one of them plays a different, very important role in our team, and so they're really important to us.
Yeah. Are you guys looking forward to next year? Do you think you'll have lost too many big tools, or do you think you guys can still be at the top of your league by the time next year?
I think next year, yes, we will lose our kind of not the core, but a very big foundation to our team. But I think we'll be a solid team next year as well.
Awesome.
We got a good youth program building up.
Oh yeah, no, it looks like you guys are all very talented individuals and a good sort of future to the team. Well, that's a great game tonight, guys. Good luck on Friday and good luck in the postseason. Thank you very much.
Thank
Yeah,
you so
thank
much.
you.
The Eagle Valley Devils defeated the Battle Mountain Huskies in a very intense volleyball game that just took place. Now, they made it all the way to 4 sets, but in the 4th set, Eagle Valley took the win over Battle Mountain. Now, we had a chance to catch up with some of the girls as they are now making their way into the playoffs and the coach to see how they're feeling about the upcoming tournaments. So let's hear what they have to say.
Hello everyone, we are here at the Eagle Valley High School after the Eagle Valley volleyball game against Battle Mountain, and what a game it was tonight. I have 2 of the amazing varsity players with me. Do you guys mind introducing yourselves and what grade you're in?
I'm Ava Guyman and I'm a junior.
I'm Ione Peterson and I'm also a junior.
Oh, how exciting. And this was an amazing game, extremely close on both sides. Could you just describe sort of what happened, a little summary of what happened for people that weren't able to come and see it?
Well, I would kind of say we got kind of nervous in the beginning. I think we went in a little bit overconfident, but I think we definitely found our ground at the end and we really persevered through, so I'm really glad that we did that as a team.
Yeah. For those that weren't here, Eagle Valley went down the first game, but was able to take 3 consecutive wins, but only on a margin of 1 or 2 points per game. They fought for every single point out there, and they came out ahead in the end. How did you guys feel you played tonight?
I feel like we played great. We could have kept pushing harder at times, but overall we played pretty good.
Yeah. You guys had a 10-point deficit on the first game, but managed to bring that game within 2. What was the thing that Coach Garvey was telling you during the timeouts you guys were taking during that game?
I think he was really talking to us about how we should trust our teammates and trust our skill, because we know that we're good volleyball players. We know how to play our game, and I think we just kind of lost it for a minute there. Mm-hmm. So I think he really told us, hey, you got this. You should be confident in yourself. So that's what we did.
Yeah. You guys came out a little slow in that first game. Do you think it was because of the week-long break you guys took last week?
Actually, I think it's the opposite. I think we're coming back to school. We're a little bit tired, but we just got to keep pushing. We're almost there.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Is there anything that you guys did over the break? Did you guys have practice, or did you guys? Was there anything in particular that you guys were prepping for playoffs?
Yes, we had practice every day, and we were just focusing on keeping coming back, pretty much exactly what we were doing in that game, just coming back from being behind.
Stamina piece than anything,
Yeah, and a bit of the mental aspect as well to be able to come back. Was that something that you guys were trying to focus on, especially looking into playoffs?
100%. And Coach also told us multiple times, he sent us videos, he sent us articles, and he's like, hey, this is your mental game, this is how we get in the zone, let's just keep going, yeah.
Eagle Valley has a 10-0 record in league this year, an amazing record. Are you guys excited for playoffs to start coming
Yes.
soon?
Oh yeah.
Yes, I'm
We're
so excited.
And because we won this game, I think we get to host.
Oh yeah, you guys get to host basically
Yeah.
almost every game in the tournament bracket, which is pretty amazing. Hopefully you guys make it far. What are some of the aspects you guys are going to be working on tomorrow before your next game versus Aspen?
Yeah. Just like keeping up energy at practice, working hard every day, coming in with a good positive attitude.
Yes, and staying like consistent overall, like not like roller coaster of energy, like just consistency.
You two are both juniors this year. How are you going to feel once the seniors are out about next year's prospects? How important are the seniors to this championship team?
Well,
Well, I mean,
CJ is a really good.
Everyone's important on this team. I
Yes.
mean, everyone brings the mental team together. Everyone brings the athletic ability together, and I think it just really helps us mentally and emotionally when they're there. But I think next year, I think we can bring it back again.
Awesome, awesome. Well, guys, great win tonight. Are you guys looking forward to anything in the winter? Do you guys play any winter sports or?
We both play club
Yeah,
in the
club
winter.
volleyball. So this is an all-in.
Just more volleyball afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Yep.
what does the club team encompass? Do you get Battle Mountain and Summit kids, or is it a Front Range club team?
So everyone's everywhere. Some people are down in Glenwood, some people are in the Valley, and some people are down in Denver. We all just mix it up, and then we come back to high school.
Awesome, amazing, guys. And just real quick, how long have each of you been playing volleyball for?
I've been playing since 6th grade, like actual like team, and then like touching the ball since like 3rd, 5th grade.
I've been playing
Oh,
since I was 5 because my sister played high school, or not high school, she played middle school, and then I was always there just passing in the hallway when she was playing her games. So
Very fun, very fun. And what's
We love the sport.
each of your favorite part? Sorry, give me a sec. What is each of yours favorite part of the game of volleyball?
I love the team aspect, how everyone just brings each other up, and I love just the excitement when someone slams the
Yeah.
ball down or like getting a win. That was close.
like the support and like the team, like when you win something or even when you lose something, you come together and you're like, hey, we got this as a team, and like, I don't know, it's just really fun, and like you get to be with your friends.
Oh, amazing. Well, thank you very much, ladies. A great game. Are you guys going to do anything special tonight to celebrate your win, or just try and get some sleep as it's already like?
The sleep is
The sleep.
celebration.
Well, good luck with the rest of your week, and good luck in playoffs, ladies. Thank you
you
very
so
much.
much.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. We are here at Eagle Valley after their big game against Battle Mountain. I'm here with Coach Garvey of the Eagle Valley volleyball team. Coach, how did you feel your girls played tonight?
I'm really proud of the way they fought. We preach in our practice, and we check in with ourselves sometimes. We ask ourselves, what's our fight? A scale of 1 to 5. And tonight was a night where we needed to find our fight. We were a little flat at points, and right now everybody's gunning for us. That was that opportunity in league that everybody wants to take out the league champs. So we had to dig in really hard there and make sure we were at our best.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys seemed like you started off maybe on the slower side, especially in that first game, taking a couple of bad deficits, and you took some timeouts. So, what were you telling the girls to try and get them motivated to amp back up the energy levels?
Yeah, the big thing was I was just challenging them of Battle Mountain was playing great, and so we needed to find our next level. What we were doing out there wasn't good enough, and so it was really just challenging them to say, hey, you've got to find the next step. And a lot of that, again, was just about finding their fight and believing that they could go out and do it.
Oh, they absolutely proved that they could in the end, coming back with the really close set of 3 games. Do you think it was a difference between who wanted it more at the end?
I think early on, Battle Mountain, again, coming out, this is their opportunity to come knock off the champs, let alone Down Valley rival. So they came out with some great energy, and they played really well going through. And I think as we went on, we started to warm up a little bit, and I felt like they kind of cooled off a little bit. So we really wanted, I think we missed a couple opportunities to really jump on them, a couple of service errors at some untimely times. So, but again, the grit is amazing.
Oh, absolutely. Both teams battling it out here tonight. With this great win, how are you feeling going into the playoff season?
You know, I felt like that was a hump for us to get over. Battle Mountain at home, it's always a big playing game, again, a league game. And so now we go on the road to Aspen. We'll finish senior night with Fruta. So I really felt like this was the game. If we could get over this, we can go through. So we still got 2 more to battle. We want to climb up as high as we can in the standings.
Yeah.
And see, you know, the highest seed that we can see. So we got to finish strong.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. What are some of the aspects you're going to be working on in practice tomorrow before your game against Aspen?
I think for the most part for us, it's just continuing to get better. And so we typically come and pick a couple of points at practice and just say, you know, if we can get this much better as a serving team, if we can get this much better as a passing team. And so there's not one item. It's just trying to find that 1 more %. And sometimes, though, that's the difference in the game. So.
Oh, absolutely. Battle Mountain competed in their home tournament over the weekend, and you guys didn't have games all week. Do you think that was a factor in the slow start for your team?
You know, I think a little bit of a challenge. We played at Palisade on Thursday, and both teams were on break. And so I do feel like, you know, it was a little challenge for us to get back into our routines. Maybe Battle Mountain, having played this weekend, maybe didn't have to fight quite as hard for routine. They looked pretty good coming out here tonight. So again, hats off to them. They've done a great job this season because they've definitely challenged us twice. So
yeah, absolutely. And probably some of the most challenge you guys have faced all season is the Battle Mountain Huskies. They're still looking good. Also in the playoffs, not going to be as quite a high seed as you guys, but it'll be interesting for the old volleyball playoffs for this valley. Well, Garvey, thank you very much. Great game tonight.
Thank you.
Good luck on Aspen tomorrow or on Thursday, but I don't think you guys will need it. You guys look great out there.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Awesome.
Last night, the Battle Mountain Huskies played their last league soccer game. Now, they're cemented into the playoffs, but we had a chance to catch up with them after this very exciting game against Glenwood Springs, especially because that game had some very serious moments in it. So let's hear what some of the players have to say.
We are here for the scoreboard with one of the players for the Battle Mountain varsity soccer team who just finished their last regular season game. Do you mind introducing yourself for us?
Hi, yeah, I'm Zeke Alvarez. I play keeper here at Battle Mountain. I'm a sophomore. Yeah.
How do you feel like you played?
I think I played pretty well. My performance, I think it was pretty good. I think I could maybe fix some things up, but overall, I think I did pretty decent.
Saw a couple of fantastic saves from you today. Was there anything you were thinking throughout the game? Keep that in mind.
Thank you. I mean, just don't lose. Don't let them in, and we don't get scored on, we don't lose.
And you guys didn't.
Yeah, I mean, it was a tough one, but yeah, we definitely came out on top, and it was a hard-fought game, and it was good.
So the 4-3 victory, that means you guys are moving on into the playoffs this season.
Yes, sir.
Anything you're thinking moving forward for that?
I think we just gotta focus, mentally prepared, physically prepared, no injuries. We just gotta keep it going.
As you guys were preparing for this last regular season game, was there anything that your coach had you guys really focusing on in practice this week?
I think play the ball quick, like 1 and 2 touch, switch the field, because we have a bigger, wider, and turf field, so it's faster. So we just had to touch it back and forth, switch the field, play fast, pretty much.
And then moving forward into the playoffs, is there anything that you think you guys are going to need to polish up after this game?
I mean, I think maybe some keeping possession, keeping it on our side, and like passing better maybe. But I think overall we're peaking at the right time, and we should be fun.
Any big challenges you perceive moving forward into the playoffs? Any teams you guys are particularly worried about?
No, not worried about, but you know, if we could make it a challenge, we could. It'll be fun. It'll be good going on.
Awesome. Well, moving forward after the playoffs, what are you doing for the rest of your soccer season or the rest of your soccer career this season?
I think I'm going down to Vail Valley, well, the local club, and playing there, and we'll see how that goes. Hopefully some good outcomes there too.
Well, awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Yes, sir.
And this has been the Scoreboard.
Thank you.
All right, we are here with one of the players for the Battle Mountain varsity soccer team. His name is Dolzo. Alexis Dozo, you got 2 goals today, right?
Yeah, an assist.
Awesome. Well, really well played. Do you feel like you had a good game other than the obvious points?
There's things to improve on, obviously. We could control the ball a bit more, not be too selfish, but it was good with the points, and we'll keep going on.
Is there anything in particular that you felt like you could have improved on this game?
Just controlling the ball more and not being selfish when it just came on to one-on-ones, and putting my team more on instead of just myself.
So you're talking about when you're approaching a defender one-on-one,
Yeah.
keeping that eye out for somebody to pass
Yeah,
off
never
to?
being really aware of someone behind me, inside of me, just releasing the ball a bit quicker.
Try to get a little bit outside of those blinders.
Yeah.
Do you have a tendency to hyper-focus a little bit?
Depends. Sometimes I try and focus, but you know, in big games, I don't know. Everything goes out of whack.
Gotcha. Well, was there anything that you were really preparing for moving into the game throughout the week in your practices?
Just showing up, just dropping in for my teams, trying to be more of a playmaker, not just a me show, and just try and score goals. It's more of a release the ball, get someone else to score goals.
But you think that's going to make a big difference as you start moving into the playoffs here, if you're able to keep that head on a swivel a little bit more?
I mean, yeah, I hope so. I mean, I just want to keep assisting my team because they all deserve goals, and we'll just see how it goes.
So as you're moving forward in your soccer career, what are you looking forward to, not just the playoffs, but beyond?
State finals, win league. We tied for league this year for first, but sadly we don't come out first place in league. So next year, just battle it out and get back what was ours.
Why do you not end up first place in the league?
Dude, because it's the one head-to-head breaker. It would be this third team, and it would be Eagle Valley versus Summit, and we didn't do too well versus Eagle Valley, and Summit did, so.
Well, that totally makes sense. Is there any team coming forward in the playoffs that you think is going to be an extra big challenge for you guys?
I don't know yet. We got to see how the bracket pulls out and who we play next.
Is there anybody that you already know is going to be in the tournament that you guys had a rough time with this season?
Yeah, Summit, Eagle Valley, they're all going to be great teams and from our own county, so it's going to be fun.
Awesome. I imagine you're looking forward to those rivalry games a little bit,
Yeah,
especially with the stakes being a little bit higher.
Yeah, it's got to show up, and we'll see.
Well, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Really appreciate it. And this has been The Scoreboard.
That's all the time that we have for this episode of The Scoreboard. We want to thank you so much for tuning in. Now, if you have any story ideas that you would like us to bring to fruition, you can always reach us at scoreboard@tv8vail.com, and we can't wait to hear from you. You can always check out our website for more local and regional content at thescoreboardnation.com. I've been your host, Maddie Evans, and I can't wait to see you next time right here on The Scoreboard.